He's triggles the story, no nonsense type of coach. That's the way he was as a player. That's really the way he is as a person. So what he says is how it's going to be. There's not going to be any gray area. I think the players will respond to that because everybody loves their expectation. They want to know what it takes to be successful. And I feel like he's going to be able to lay that out for them, and he's going to hold everybody accountable. That's very similar to what he was a difficult coach to play for as a position coach because he was very demanding. But I felt I improved dramatically under him. It was my final 2 seasons when he really took over the linebackers, and at that point in the maturation process, he was able to continue to get a lot out of AJ, Anthony, myself, and continue to work with the young guys. And if you look at the guys that he's brought in, at linebacker over the last 6-7 years when he's been a linebacker coach at Ohio State, what he's been able to do with the guys. I mean, maybe not the most highly touted recruits, but he's able to transform them into very productive players.
When you say difficult to play for, can you give an example of how tough he made it on you?
How he said it, what he wanted, he laid it out there, and that's the way it was going to be. And there was room to talk and discuss, but once it was finalized, he didn't want to hear any other reasons for why it didn't get done, and that's tough for as a player to handle sometimes. But he does that from a way that he cares because he knows that's the way it needs to be done, and he's not going to. You can either have production, you can have excuses, but you really can't have both, and that's what he kind of holds you to.
Bobby, do you think that the program as a whole needs a firmer hand, and that Luke might bring that just in terms of staying on top of guys and behavior and what they're doing off the field and that kind of stuff?
Well, he talks about it a little bit today, perception and reality. There's some places in college football, maybe in big-time programs, where you can monitor guys with the current staff that they have, and the coaches can be involved, do all that, and find out what's going on because they're in a lot smaller cities. It's extremely tough in Columbus, Ohio. If you want to make sure that people won't find you here, you can get lost. There's over 1 million people in this metro area. I think he's going to do the best. They're going to, like you said, evaluate what's going on, but at the same time, I think he's definitely going to have a hand in what's going on and try to make sure that these are the expectations we have. Everybody's held to them. It doesn't matter whether you're starting quarterback at Ohio State or the third-string punter. I mean, this is how it's going to be, and you're part of a team, and we're all in this together.